Hi there, students. Arguably. English is arguably the best language for conducting business. So arguably, it may be argued. We use this adverb arguably to qualify a statement or a belief. When people are talking about football, they always say, my team is the best in the world. But if you want to qualify this so that it's not such a black and white statement, you could say, my team is arguably the best team in the world. Possibly, conceivably, okay? If there is a group of people, some people will argue yes and some people will argue no. So it's among the best. It's one of the best. This is arguably the worst restaurant I've ever been to. So I've been to other really bad restaurants that maybe are worse than this, but I would have to think about it and argue with myself to decide that, is this one the absolute worst? Arguably, she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen. This book is arguably the best book on the subject. Notice it's very common to use this arguably with a superlative. Okay? It's saying that it's maybe the best, it's possibly the best, but it is open to argument. Okay? The English like this type of word, like arguably, because it's not black and white. It gives room for other people's opinions. It doesn't step on other people's ideas. Okay? It says that it is possibly, but we would need to talk about it to come to a definitive result. You can also use arguably to mean, you can also use arguably with comparatives. So this video is arguably better than the last. Okay, notice the opposite of arguably would be beyond doubt, clearly, obviously. So beyond doubt, he is the best player. Arguably, he's the best player. We are using this arguably to qualify. And as I said, the Brits love this type of phrase because it doesn't say things in black and white. It just places it among them and leaves room for argument. It's a nice, polite word because it leaves the person you're speaking to room to disagree, room to give their own arguments about it, room to discuss it and decide if this statement is true. Okay? So, arguably. Arguably, phrasal verbs are the most difficult part of English. So, you could talk about it because there are other difficult parts of English as well. So, arguably, a nice, polite word to give a statement or to show what you think, but without making it absolute, without making a dictatorial statement. So there you go. Arguably. Open to argument, open to discussion, but very possibly true. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Arguably the best, arguably the worst.